Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. For today's look, I decided to do kind of like a warm brown smoky eye. So if you want to see how I got this look, then just keep watching. Hey, welcome back to my channel, and let's get straight into the video. So I'm starting with this Makeup Forever Ultra HD foundation, and I'm going to use it as an eye primer. And this is in the shade R230. And then the next thing that I'm going to do is I'm going to set that, and to set it I'm going to take this MAC eyeshadow, and this is in the shade Llama. I'm going to go in with my Morphe 35N palette, and I'm going to take this shade right here. I'm just going to use that as the transition color in the crease. I'm going to go in with this shade just to kind of deepen it and warm it up a little bit. Now I'm going to go in with this shade right here, and this is going to be the deepest shade for the crease. I'm just going to keep that on the outer V. The lid color, I'm going to go with this shade right here. It's like a warm brick tone brown, and I'm just going to put that all over the lid. After I apply that, I'm just going to blend it out and then keep applying it until I get the intensity that I want. Now I'm going to go back in with that original transition color just to make sure it blends out seamlessly. Okay, I'm going to go in with a little bit of this shade because it's a little bit more red than I wanted it, so I'm just going to add a little bit more of a more neutral brown. Alright, and then the last thing that I'm going to do with the eyeshadow is I'm going to take just like a really light kind of matte whitish shade. I'm just going to apply that right on the brow bone, just as kind of a brow bone highlight. Alright, next I'm going to apply a little bit of liner, and this is the Kylie Cosmetics gel liner in the shade Dark Bronze, and I'm just going to put it right on the lash line to give it a little bit of depth because I'm going to add false lashes. This brush tickles so bad. And I'm going to quickly apply some false lashes off camera. Okay, and so for my lashes, I used the Ardell 53 lashes, and I also used the Ardell Lash Grip eyelash adhesive. And so those are on, they're dry. And now I'm going to move on to my face, and then I'm going to finish the rest of my eyes later. So starting with primer, I'm going to use this L'Oreal Paris True Match Lumi Liquid Glow Illuminator Prime and Highlight, and this is in the shade C301 Ice. If I have anything left in there. And this is like really, really glowy, so I'm gonna give that skin a nice and dewy look. I don't really like to use this as like a liquid illuminator, but it works really, really well as a primer, and like my makeup will not budge whenever I use this as a primer. So that's what I'm doing today, because I got lots to do after this. And now for foundation, I'm going to go in with the NARS All Day Luminous Weightless Foundation, and this is in the shade Light 3 Gobi. Dot it all over the face. Can you hear that? And then I'm going to go ahead and blend that all in with my beauty sponge. This is my favorite part. Any makeup look, it's so satisfying to watch the foundation blend out. Normally I would blend this all the way down my neck, but I'm not going anywhere after this, and that stuff is not cheap. And I'm going to go in with my Sephora Gel Serum Bronzer in the shade Fondant. I'm just going to put this under the eyes, and then like up the side of my nose and in my inner tear duct kind of area.
You said bronzer. Bronzer? Concealer?
Concealer. Did I say bronzer? This is concealer, not bronzer. Getting ahead of myself. And then I'm going to use the pointed side to blend that in. And this sponge, I got it in my Ipsy Glam Bag 1 month. And honestly, if you don't have Ipsy, you need it, because it is the best, and I have discovered so many amazing products that came in my Ipsy bag. Another reason that I like to do my eyeshadow first is because you can clean it up with concealer and get a nice sharp line, and I just think it looks really nice. Then I like to add a little bit more concealer on my chin, Cupid's bow, down the nose, and on the forehead, just to brighten up the face and make it look like it's supposed to all look like that. I'm going to do a little bit of cream contouring, and this is the Revlon Photo Ready Instafix stick, and this is in the shade 160 Medium Beige. I'm just going to put a little bit of that on my cheekbones, around the forehead, and like on this chin and the sides of the nose. Just if I want to be a little more intense, sometimes I like to do this step before I put on my cream, or before I put on my powder bronzer. On the other side of the camera is my roommate, Brooke. And she's filming for me because she's the best. Okay, now I'm going to go ahead and set my face, and I'm going to be using this Ben Nye Neutral Set Colorless Powder. I'm just going to apply it with a soft brush, and it's going everywhere. Love it. And I'm just going to make sure to really work that into my under eyes so that they don't crease as much. I find that this foundation and this concealer combo really does not crease. Even if I don't set it, I feel like it really doesn't crease too bad. So I really love this combo right now. I hate powder. Alright, and then when the whole face is set, I'm going to go ahead and do my powder contour now. And I'm going to be taking the Physicians Formula Bronze Booster in medium to dark and an angled brush. I'm just going to put that right into the hollows of my cheekbones. I'm going to put it on my temples and across my forehead. And then I'm gonna run a little bit down the sides of the nose to make it look a little bit slimmer. And then on the jawline. And then for an all over bronzy glow, I'm gonna take Sephora Bronzing Face Powder in Bora Bora. And I'm gonna just take this on like a fluffy powder brush and just apply that everywhere where I applied the other bronzer, but then just blend it up a little bit more. And then for blush, I'm gonna be taking this Lancome Blush Subtle Shimmer in 128 Blushing Tresser. Looks like this. I'm gonna take it on a Luxie 524T brush. And this just adds a nice light flush and gives you a bit of a glow. Because with an intense eye look, I don't want the blush to be too overpowering. Okay, and then for highlight, I'm going to go in with this L'Oreal True Match Lumi Powder Glow Illuminator. And this is in the shade Golden. Looks like this. And I've used it a lot. And I'm going to take a mixture of this goldy color and this kind of champagne-y pink color. I'm going to apply that right on the cheekbones. And this is a really nice highlight whenever you're going for just a subtle shimmer kind of effect. And you don't want to look too intense. I'm also going to apply that on the bridge of the nose, the tip of the nose, the cupid's bow. And then with whatever's left on the brush, I'm just going to run it on my forehead and my chin. Okay, now I'm going to go ahead and finish the eyes, and I'm going to do the lower lash line. So I'm going to take this Kylie Cosmetics Dark Bronze, it's like a gel eyeliner, and I'm going to run that in the waterline. To set that, I'm going to take this Vera Mona, it's just like a small little, kind of like a dome-shaped brush, it's really tiny. And from my Naked Urban Decay Basics palette, I'm going to take the shade Faint, which is just a nice neutral brown. I'm going to set that. I'm going to use the same brush to smoke out the lower lash line, and I'm going to go back in with all the same colors that I did on the top of the eye. I'm just going to kind of mix them all together and run them right under. And just really smoke it out. And I'm going to try to connect it to the top lid. Go back in and blend all my eyeshadows just one more time. Okay, and I'm going to go back in with this L'Oreal True Match Lumi. I'm going to take the gold shade. I'm going to use this as an inner corner highlight. Then I'm going to apply some mascara on the lower lashes, and I'm using the Lancome Hypnose. This is just black. Okay, now I'm going to run a spoolie through my brows to get any product out of them and just make them stand a little bit nicer. I like them kind of fluffy, and so that's why I don't really care about taming them or anything. Just go wild. And now the last thing that I'm going to do is apply some lips, and I'm going to use Kylie Cosmetics Lip Kit, and this is Coco K. So I'm going to use the lip liner and the liquid lipstick. I'm going to overline my lips a little bit because I want the drama. And whenever I overline my lips, I like to do it just at the Cupid's bow, because if you do it more on the outsides, it starts to look a little bit more unnatural. Like, obviously it doesn't look natural anyways, but it looks a little more fake. Just a little bit, and then I'm just gonna go in with this lipstick. Alright, and then this is the finished look. So if you liked it, then please give this video a thumbs up, subscribe to my channel, and the next video will be coming on Monday.